Cutting your losses, understanding and using the phrase. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English phrase, to cut your losses. It's a phrase you might hear in everyday conversation, business settings, and even in movies. Understanding this phrase will not only enhance your English vocabulary but also give you insight into a common mindset in decision-making. So, let's get started. To cut your losses is an idiomatic expression used to describe the decision to stop an activity or investment to prevent further loss or harm. This phrase is often used in situations where continuing would likely lead to more significant problems or losses. The key idea here is damage control, recognizing when it's better to stop and minimize the losses you already have, rather than risk losing more. The phrase, to cut your losses, originally comes from the financial world, particularly relating to the stock market or gambling. It suggests the idea of selling off an asset or stopping a bet to prevent further financial losses. However, over time, its use has expanded beyond finance. It's now a common phrase in everyday language, used in various contexts from business decisions to personal relationships. 1. Business scenario. Imagine a company invested in a project that isn't performing well. After a while, the company might decide to cut its losses and stop funding the project to avoid further financial drain. 2. Personal decision. Let's say you planned an outdoor event, and it starts raining. You might decide to cut your losses by canceling the event instead of waiting and hoping for the rain to stop. 3. In relationships. If someone realizes that a relationship is not working despite their best efforts, they might decide to cut their losses and move on, instead of continuing in an unfulfilling relationship. When using to cut your losses, it's important to understand its context. It's typically used in situations of loss or failure where the best course of action is to stop and move on. This phrase can be applied both in a literal sense, like financial investments, and a metaphorical sense, like personal efforts or relationships. Remember, to cut your losses is all about recognizing when it's wiser to stop and retreat rather than continue and potentially face greater losses. We hope this video helps you understand and use this phrase confidently in your conversations. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning!